The 10 best camera phones in 2025. Even though 2026 is almost approaching, many of us are still wondering which phones actually dominated 2025. The true victors can be unexpected because so many models claim to be the best. Let's take a look at 10 photography phones that haven't just impressed, but have revolutionized the camera game. Some of them may surprise you, so without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10, the Apple iPhone 16 Pro. With the iPhone 16 Pro series, Apple seems to have finally completely embraced what the majority of us really do with our phones, taking nearly cinematic-looking pictures in movies. No matter which size you choose, you always get Apple's greatest imaging technology, since the 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max now have the exact same camera system. The 4K slow motion is really one of the best features. It turns ordinary situations into dramatic mini-movies, and the enhanced sensors handle low light brilliantly. It's fantastic that the new camera control button provides quick access to settings, but it takes some getting used to because it's easy to accidentally hit, especially when filming with one hand. Clean appearance of the film will be appreciated by video artists, while tools like Audio Mix gives you more control over sound directly on the device. Additionally, iOS 18 has minor but significant camera enhancements that facilitate mobile shooting and editing. Still, there are a couple of downsides. The color options feel a bit too muted for a phone this premium, and starting storage is surprisingly low for anyone who shoots a lot of high-res videos. All things considered, the improvement in camera quality alone feels significant if you're going from an iPhone 12 Pro or earlier. However, the gains may not seem significant enough to warrant a movie if you're using a more recent Pro model, particularly in a 14 or 15 Pro. Additionally, this phone could be more than you need if you're not interested in sophisticated photography functions. Number 9, Google Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. The photography experience is a well-known Pixel strength that is highlighted by the Google Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. Google's software magic still steals the show, despite the fact that the hardware hasn't changed all that much from the previous version. These cameras require very little effort to create bright, crisp, and nicely balanced images in favorable lighting. The whole appearance feels effortlessly polished. Details remain sharp and colors appear natural, all characteristics of the iconic Pixel design. The phone often captures exposure and skin tones in everyday photos and portraits, which is where the fun really shines. However, although daylight performance is excellent, nighttime and low-light photography hasn't advanced much. They're still good, but they don't much outperform the Pixel 8 Pro. Nevertheless, Google compensates with new AI-powered tools that elevate creativity. The deeper integration of conversational Gemini Live gives photo editing and organizing a humorous touch, and features like Pixel Studios allow you to transform word prompts into oddball and creative images. Though some of the most sophisticated capabilities will eventually need a membership, those new AI technologies are interesting. Nevertheless, Google's clever processing and user-friendly UI make the entire camera experience feel novel and enjoyable. The Pixel 9 Pro series is ideal if you want a phone that can shoot excellent pictures without requiring you to adjust complex settings. However, don't anticipate significant hardware changes or the best night photography available. Now, number 8, the Apple iPhone 16. The iPhone 16 refocuses attention on what most people really care about, which is shooting amazing pictures effortlessly. The new camera control, which makes changing camera settings feel quicker and more natural, is one of the best additions. Although it's a minor touch, it has a significant impact when attempting to capture a fleeting moment. Photographic styles continue to provide extra sparkle to photos straight out of the camera, while the primary camera still produces the crisp, polished photographs for which Apple is renowned. The upgrade ultra-wide lens, which at last performs better in low light and provides you with crisper, brighter images on even excursions or interior events, is what most impressed us. It's not flawless though. You won't get the entire experience right away because some features, including Apple Intelligence, are still being released. Additionally, there isn't an always-on display or any significant improvements to wired charging, which seems a little antiquated. Yes, the action button is useful, but it hasn't changed much this time. Nevertheless, the iPhone 16 has a great camera. Those who desire considerably enhanced photo quality without going into the Pro Series and are coming from earlier models will find it excellent. More seasoned photographers will like the simple controls that don't get in the way, and regular users will appreciate how easy it is to take bright, clear pictures. This might not be the best option if you're looking for significant camera enhancements or the complete pro-level experience. However, the iPhone 16 offers a camera system that is dependable, entertaining, and consistently amazing for the majority of users. Number 7. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra carries on the company's long history of producing phones with some of the most potent and adaptable camera configurations. The system's flexibility is truly remarkable. It can transition between sharp zoom photos and ultra-wide landscapes without sacrificing color fidelity or clarity. This year, the high-resolution ultra-wide camera particularly excels, generating crisper, sharper pictures that look amazing even in challenging lighting conditions. Additionally, Samsung included some amazing pro-level video features, such as the option to film in log format, which allows producers more control over footage editing. This seems to be one of the most comprehensive camera experiences available on the Android platform for anyone who enjoys making trip or cinematic videos. Naturally, things don't always land properly. Depending on how much you rely on new AI tools for photo editing or enhancement, your results may differ. While some of the features are useful, others feel uneven. Even though the style is sleek, some people may find it to be a little too simple and uninspired. The major disadvantages is that the camera capabilities of the less expensive S25 and S25 Plus are compatible, raising the question of whether you really need the Ultra's upgrades. For those seeking the greatest Samsung camera system on the market, the S25 Ultra continues to be the best option. It is perfect for both mobile filmmakers and phone photographers due to its sophisticated video modes, zoom flexibility, and color accuracy. Just bear in mind that the standard S25 models can't provide all you really need, unless you truly require those additional professional tools. Number 6. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 offers a significant improvement in photography quality while bringing folding phones closer to feeling like real everyday devices. The new 200-megapixel primary camera, which creates remarkably detailed images that remain sharp even when you zoom in, is the most notable improvements. It comes remarkably close to what Samsung's Ultra models offer, making it undoubtedly one of the greatest camera systems ever installed on a foldable. Camera performs far better in low-light situations than earlier Fold models thanks to the bigger sensor, rich colors, and fine textures. This feels like the first time you're not sacrificing image quality for those who enjoy photography or video and who want a foldable. Nevertheless, there are still some issues with the phone. The battery is the same size as the Fold from the previous year, and cable charging is still a little slow, which is apparent when you're recharging that larger battery after using it extensively for taking pictures and videos. Additionally, although the thinner design is a major plus, it also draws your attention to how delicate and high-end the gadget feels in the hand. Still, the Z Fold 7's overall photography experience is outstanding. You get robust zoom capabilities, a potent primary sensor, and dependable processing that maintains crisp, colorful images. For those who want a foldable with a high-end camera and enjoy having a large screen for picture editing, filming, or creative multitasking, this is a fantastic option. However, a conventional flagship might be just as useful if you don't want the larger display or the folding experience. Now, number 5. Google Pixel 9. The Google Pixel 9 carries on the Pixel legacy of providing a camera experience that is intuitive, intelligent, and remarkably dependable. The new ultra-wide camera, which produces clearer, broader images with substantially improved clarity than before, is the main improvement. It works well even in mixed lighting, and it's particularly fantastic for group shots, landscapes, and unique perspectives. With its broad dynamic range, fine clarity, and natural colors, the main camera continues to provide the iconic pixel look, giving ordinary photos a polished appearance without the need for additional editing. Google's processing is still excellent, particularly when it comes to portraits and challenging lighting conditions. However, there are a few factors to consider. Although the camera produces excellent images, it doesn't feel all that different from the Pixel 8. And the lack of a dedicated telephoto lens restricts your zoom possibilities in comparison to the Pro model. Depending on what you're trying to do, some of the new AI tools such as object-added images or creative image generation can be hit or miss and are entertaining to play with, but not revolutionary. The Pixel 9's camera is still among the most dependable and simple to use. For those who seek high-quality images without delving into intricate settings or editing, it's ideal. Additionally, the overall photographic experience feels more seamless and straightforward thanks to the clear software and useful AI features. The Pixel 9 Pro is a better option if you want Google's greatest zoom or cutting-edge camera hardware. However, the Pixel 9 has a well-balanced camera configuration that is dependable, enjoyable, and simple to use for the majority of users. Now, number 4, the Google Pixel 10 Pro. As soon as you begin shooting, the Google Pixel 10 Pro feels like yet another advancement for pixel photography. Sharp details, well-balanced colors, and the distinctive pixel dynamic range that gives every image a crisp, lifelike appearance are all reliably produced by its triple camera configuration. Google's image processing, which subtly corrects lighting, smooths motion, and adds depth without making photographs appear unduly altered, is what truly improves the experience. You can obtain everything from dramatic close-ups to vast images without sacrificing quality because of the enhanced ultra-wide and telephoto lenses' seamless integration. Additionally, if you enjoy taking videos, the front and back cameras can record in 4K at 60 frames per second with remarkable stability, and Video Boost allows you to go up to 8K when you want the highest quality. Additionally, the entire camera experience feels even more imaginative thanks to Google's AI technologies. With just a few taps, you can eliminate distractions or completely change scenes with Camera Coach's editing features, which also gently educate you on how to frame better images. Despite its compatibility, it's really simple to operate. There are, of course, certain disadvantages. The lack of actual SIM support may irritate users who swap devices frequently, and the battery might last longer, particularly if you're recording a lot of high-resolution video. However, the camera system's strength is not overshadowed by these major drawbacks. All things considered, the Pixel 10 Pro is ideal for anyone who is passionate about photography and seeks intelligent tools that facilitate effortless creation. The smartphone is difficult to beat if you're looking for one of the greatest cameras available, along with years of consistent software upgrades. Now, coming in at number 3, Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max. Anyone who is interested in photography or video is immediately won over by the iPhone 17 Pro Max. The main sensor with superb stabilization and ultra-wide lens that opens up sweeping 120-degree landscapes, a telephoto lens that provides sharp 4x optical zoom. Triple 48MP Fusion camera system seems very versatile. Even more amazing is how Apple's optical quality processing preserves crisp, detailed images up to 8x. Rich color and lovely depth are regularly produced by the camera, whether you're taking action photographs, night sceneries, or portraits. Video is where the 17 Pro Max truly shines. It's a portable production studio. HDR ProRes footage may be shot at 4K 120 quality level that allows content creators to look professional without the need for additional equipment. Even novices can capture videos with ease because everything feels professional and seamless, from color management to stabilization. However, not everything is flawless. Its superior design doesn't exactly scream lightweight, and its enormous size may feel heavy to some. particularly when shooting with one hand. However, despite its size, the battery lasts a very long time, so you may take pictures and videos all day without having to find a charger. All things considered, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is designed for individuals who take their photography and videography seriously. This phone is a powerhouse designed for you if you enjoy taking pictures and want one of the most potent camera systems available, along with a screen and performance to match. Now, number 2, OnePlus 15. The camera system on the OnePlus 15 feels reliable and confident, especially if you enjoy taking pictures in a variety of settings. You have a lot of options because of its triple 50MP configuration, which includes main, telephoto, and ultra-wide. Photos immediately feel more genuine because the primary lens captures fine, crisp detail with colors that appear natural rather than excessively enhanced. The telephoto lens is wonderful for zooming without sacrificing clarity, and the ultra-wide does a solid job keeping photo distortion free while preserving uniform colors throughout all lenses. One of the main advantages is the consistency. Regardless of the lens you select, your images appear to have been taken with the same gadget. Nevertheless, image quality is not much altered by the new Detail Max processing engine. Although it's not a huge leap, it's an improvement. Highlights may still occasionally appear a little off due to HDR imperfections, particularly in challenging circumstances. All things considered, the camera system is robust, dependable, and fun to use, particularly for the fast photos and daily shooting. Its 3 equally high-resolution cameras make it simple to change views without compromising quality, and it offers excellent clarity and color accuracy. The only drawbacks are the infrequent HDR glitches and the gradual improvements, which prevent it from feeling fully next generation. However, the OnePlus 15 stands out as one of the best balance options available this year if you're looking for a camera phone that is reliable, adaptable, and performs well in particularly any situation. Now, coming in at number 1, the Oppo Find X9 Pro. When it comes to smartphone photography, the Oppo Find X9 Pro is a formidable tool, particularly if you value zoom and detail the most. All of its photographs are consistently bright and sharp because its triple lens arrangement. The standout feature is the 200MP telephoto camera, which was co-engineered with Hasselblad and offers an amazing 13.2x lossless zoom in addition to 3x optical zoom. Whether you're shooting cityscapes, landscapes, or portraits, the system's primary 50MP sensor and 50MP ultra-wide lens provides crisp details and rich colors. A special true color sensor guarantees that the colors are realistic and natural, making every picture stand out without requiring extensive post-processing. The optional Hasselblad teleconverter is what truly distinguishes the Find X9 Pro, with high-resolution cropping accommodating up to 920 millimeters. This attachable lens particularly converts the 70mm telephoto into a 230mm equivalent. The level of detail you receive is comparable to certain specialized bridge cameras, making your phone a serious, long-range photography tool, even though using it may need steadier hands or longer exposures. On the other hand, very long zooms may have trouble in low light, and the teleconverter is difficult to locate. However, even without it, the Find X9 Pro's camera performs exceptionally well, giving it one of the most powerful and adaptable phones for photography on the market right now. All things considered, the Find X9 Pro is an exceptional option if your goal is to take vivid, detailed pictures or investigate extremely lengthy zooms. It's a strong alternative for anyone who is enthusiastic about mobile photography because of its high-resolution sensors, adaptable lenses, and optional teleconverter. Here are the top 10 camera phones for 2025, each of which is advancing mobile photography in a unique way. There is something for every kind of camera fan, from Apple and Google's polished, seamless images to Oppo's incredible zoom. These phones demonstrate that a professional-grade camera can fit in your pocket. Whether you're looking for adaptability, incredibly fine detail, or Cinematic video.